Hollow Knight is one of the best games of the last decade. Everything from its haunting atmosphere to tight gameplay is simply awesome. But one of the best hidden features is its deep, rich lore. However, a ton of Hollow Knight's story is hidden away in the nooks and crannies of Hallownest, and almost none of it is spelled out for you. Since so much of the lore is open to interpretation, this is just our take on it. Oh, and to talk about the lore of this game, we also kind of have to spoil a few things, so you've been warned. Okay, without any further ado, here is the short version of Hollow Knight's lore. So, once upon a time, there was a kingdom of bugs. One of the races, the Moths, were created by a godlike being called the Radiance. The Radiance ruled over the entire land, and in her glow, the bugs lived a primal existence, mindlessly basking in her light. One day, an ancient being called a Worm arrived in the land. He wished to elevate the bugs beyond their current thoughtless existence, and so he died and reincarnated himself into the Pale King. The Pale King built what we now know as Hallownest and replaced the Radiance as the deity of the land. Under his rule, the bugs' minds expanded, and they rose out of their previous existence to worship him. However, the Pale King wanted the Radiance to be gone for good. In an attempt to be rid of her, the Pale King sought a way to seal her away. However, since the Radiance affected the minds and thoughts of bugs, the Pale King needed a vessel which was perfectly empty and without thought to succeed. He experimented with Void, a black substance from the abyss below the kingdom. In an attempt to create the perfect vessel, any that were imperfect were cast down into the abyss to die. Eventually, a vessel named the Hollow Knight was chosen, and the Radiance was sealed inside. The Pale King also convinced 3 powerful beings from around the kingdom to become dreamers and help seal the Radiance's prison. However, it turned out the Hollow Knight was imperfect, and over time, the Radiance's influence seeped out. She appeared in the dreams of bugs and spread corruption throughout the land that returned the bugs to their mindless state. That's where the player character comes in. Initially cast off as a failure of a vessel, our knight is actually perfect, utterly empty. So, we set out on a quest to kill the Dreamers, destroy the Hollow Knight, and become the new prison for the Radiance. Now, that's just scratching the surface of this incredible game and story. And there's so much more to even just the ending of the story. But I guess you'll just have to play, explore, and discover the rest of the lore for yourself.